Roadshow, the most fun you'll ever have on a Saturday night.
I think you've got it worried.
The gift clusters appear in the most unexpected places.
Sorry, should I know you?
Yeah, that's my house.
Oh, well, that must be your dry cloth then.
The Gotcha Oscars come in all shapes and sizes.
As well. Beneath this huge...
And where the kids speak for themselves.
So rich and famous, why don't you go underneath the gunge machine?
This week, the surf, the sun, and the crooks of the Costa del Crime. The Roadshow brings you to sunny Spain, to the Costa del Crime, and it's serious around here, I mean it. There are some very, very evil people. Ronnie Biggs is the local Avon lady. It's that bad. There's even a man up the road who claims to be a bank robber, and he's got a chewed-off shotgun. Yes. But there's one crime that has so far gone undetected. It's a crime that occurred on this show last week.
The general hornswoggle my hide and gold bar my breeches. And I believe I hear tell.
You're gonna forget this. I think you just have. Well, the Indians found out it tasted like, Did you spot the deliberate mistake? Is anybody in looking from that? We've destroyed the enemy means of communication. Hold it there.
Hold it there, moment. Hold it there.
I knew you'd make a mistake again.
Frank, I mean, General... Tonight, in between our big search for Mr. Big, we'll probably have problems like that as well. We've got, certainly, a Gotcha Oscar, or maybe a Gotcha Oscar for Maggie Philbin. You'll have to stay tuned to find out exactly what did happen. We simply said to Maggie, would you like to go out for a drink at an exclusive restaurant? Bottoms up, Maggie, we said. Stay tuned. Wait till I get you home. We're going to meet David from Scotland. But what about this place, the Costa del Crime? The easiest way to spot the British criminals is to go down to the beach, and there they are, lying in rows with knotted stockings on top of their heads. I'll tell you one thing that is really hacking me off. I'm fed up with this. Whichever street you walk down, someone comes up to you and tries to sell you timeshare. And honestly, if somebody else tries to sell me an apartment, I'm going to get a complex. While you're working that out, here's a little game that you can play on a Saturday night. It's a great game. You just get somebody, you blindfold them, get them to climb into a paddling pool where there's water and also some balloons. When they're blindfolded, you take out the balloons. Yes, got it in one. Pathetic, puerile, infantile. Bet you laugh. Step forward into the pool. You have got to stamp on these balloons and burst them as quickly as you possibly can. All right? The time starts now. Now, of course, we've picked up all sorts of interesting things here at the Costa del Crime, and one of the most important things to remember is what is the difference between unlawful and illegal. Well, of course, unlawful is against the law, and illegal is a sick bird. And here, that's an illegal operation, actually. this is the sort of thing that you see most burglars and thieves and criminals going around with, a swag bag, and that's the booty. All right, never mind. There's a tremendous criminal element in this part of the world, and Cray twins are in the fine. Cat burglar, you won't like the cat burglar, will you? No, I won't. And what about this? Favourite drink here in the bar on the Costa del Crime is, are you there? Pina colada? But this, of course, is the safe. And if you look inside, there's a safe cracker. One set of criminal gags to the lyric game! And here in Spain, we've got some great songs for you on this week's lyric game, such as songs such as Don't Go Breaking My Nose, Beat Me Up Before You Go Go, When I Need You. Over here, Jill Dutton and Luis Cedillo. All right, Luis, I'll give you the right to reply. How do you say your surname?
Cedillo.
Ah, fine. Very good. You've got something stuck on the... Jill is a hairdresser from Burnley. Luis is her dancing partner. He's Spanish, although her boyfriend is Italian. And he surprised you on holiday.
Yes, he proposed to me.
Was it by the pool in a beautiful place like...
having a meal.
Yeah?
Yes.
And was he waiting at the table?
Yes, with a ring and yeah.
Really? No, I mean, was he waiting? You know, waiting. Was he working that night?
No.
No.
We were on holiday in Italy.
And it was all romantic?
Yeah, I cried.
Oh, but you said yes?
Of course, yes.
And now you regret it?
No.
No. Now, Luis is training to be an accountant. He's an all-round Spanish gigolo whose main hobby is women. Backstroke women or crawl? He often says he's a Spanish count at nightclubs to impress women. Tell me how you do it. I mean, pretend I am a lady that you're hoping to get to know.
It's difficult, but I don't know. You just go to them, chat them up, tell them I'm a count, I got a palace in Spain, a fleet of cars, and you get the end product.
What's the end product? Never heard it called that before. Well, we have an international flavour this week on the lyric game. Denise Sims and Mark Linney, ladies and gentlemen. Denise has immediately got everyone's sympathy because she's out tonight with a bloke that goes... Now, Denise is a sales rep for Swish Curtains. Yeah? Are you based in Geneva or Zurich or where? Must be fun.
Southampton.
Sorry?
In Southampton.
In Southampton?
Yeah.
Fine, one of us hasn't got this gag yet. So, we will move on, and Denise's best friend goes out with Mark. Why isn't she here?
She is.
Just keeping an eye on things, fine. Mark works for an engineering company involved in rigging for round-the-world yachts. I thought that race was fair. I didn't realise it was rigged. Totally rigged.
Yeah, well, if women could do so well, it had to be, didn't it?
Dissociate myself totally from those... What a couple of chauvinists we've got tonight. His nickname is Grinner. I wonder why. Or like Looney. Who's going to get the karaoke machine? Who will get the fabulous gold kazoos? Are you ready? Hands near the buzzers. First one.
You made my heart go giddy up. You are as sweet as candy. Oh, my sugar dandy. Oh, my
Nobody believes that I haven't seen these until just seconds ago. And for the life of me, I can't think what tune goes with these words.
I can't find my baby. I don't know when, I don't know why. Why he's gone away.
Stop it. She's engaged to an Italian waiter, Lester the Pelvic. He's not a waiter.
No.
What does he do?
Well, it's a
Oh, forget it. She's forgotten. She's lost interest in him. On we go!
Se necesita una poca de gracia.
I think you had a slight advantage there. I'm rooting for you. I hope the next one is about curtains, because you'll be all right. On we go!
a female deer. Ray, a drop of concern. Me, a name I call myself. For a long, long way to run.
For the people we are about to offend, I apologise.
And you think I'm sexy? Come on, honey, let me know if you really want me.
And somewhat appropriately, let's move on with the lyric game anthem.
I'd like to treat the world to sing in perfect harmony. I'd like to be a la-la-la.
And here's another one of my all-time favourites, just about to be wrecked.
Close down, talking about my generation. What? Girl, no, me, generation.
Oh, this is nice. Did this used to be Elvis?
Are you lonesome tonight? Will you miss me tonight? Tell me, dear, are you lonesome tonight? Are you lonesome?
We've got 35, but our winners this week with an incredible 65. It's Denise. The Roadshow with the world's most famous gunge tank, where everyone comes to appear and promptly disappear. Week that Mary Whitehouse accepts my invitation to join the Gunging Hall of Fame. So in amongst trying to work out who's going to be in the gunge tank, of course, we have to find out why we are here in the Costa del Crime. Well, we are actually here for the first ever international...
Excuse me, garçon, per favor, buenos dias. Directez-moi to the manager's office. Dankeschön.
Talking to me?
Yes. Oh, English! Am I glad to see you? I've had a terrible journey. We were held up by Spanish customs. Or to be more precise, the particular Spanish custom of all the airport staff going off for a siesta.
Yes, right, anyway, now I'm here.
I'm looking for Mr. Big.
Oh, are you?
Yes. Do you know him, sir?
I might do. Who's asking?
Oh, sorry, D.I. Slapper. Scotland, yeah.
Oh.
Scotland. Yeah.
Detective Inspector. Are you a policeman?
No. That's my initials. D.I. Derek Ivor Slapper.
Okay, Mr. Slapper, well...
Please, call me Arnold. Well, Arnold.
The point is, policemen are not well received around here, you know.
Oh, well, there's no problem there. Oh, I'm just a friendly tourist who picked up the wrong suitcase at the airport. I've just stopped here to hand it over to its proper owner, Mr. Big. Just get off! What I done? You're a friend of Mr. Big, are you?
Are you sure you're not a policeman?
I don't know what makes you think that. Well, would you mind, a few routine questions?
Oh, come on, I want to get on the...
Name.
Edmonds, Noel.
All right, Edmonds.
What?
I've had enough of your
Oh,
voice
hang on.
cracks. I'm going to sit down. Over here. Oh, mate.
Please, Mr. Slapper.
All right.
Have a lie down.
Sit down over here and wait for Mr. Big to show up.
Yeah, good. Fine.
Are you sure you're not a policeman?
Dan, how did you get?
You got flat feet.
Right, well, you better not give the game away. I don't want my cover blow. All I need are one or two more pieces of evidence,
And Mr. Big will be doing a very long stretch.
Ah, will he be extradited?
I think they'll just send him home. Anyway, Edmonds, if your name is, I think I'll go and unpack.
Fine.
Right.
Well, you don't say that. What a shame he's gone. He's going to miss television's most exciting club! Most exclusive club. I'm sorry, I'm getting very excited this week. It's just so wonderful to see how many club members are now corresponding with us and sending things in. And don't forget to do that. Straight down the end. Up here we've got for sale a pair of false teeth. Perfect fit. Well worth considering, club members. Increase your height. Guaranteed course. Send £50 for 2 volumes, 1 for each foot. News of the Back to the Future Appreciation Society. Meet last Tuesday in Hyde Park. It went the day before, and that replaces next week's meeting, which was cancelled due to a poor turnout. You can learn to be a baby minder instantly with a crash course. Still, those claims to shame come in. Unburden yourselves. If there's a moment of guilt in your life that you'd like to flesh out, then please send me your claims to shame. Here's one anon. It says, my claim to shame is I gave Giles Brandreth his break in television. Sorry, Giles. Another club member says, my claim to shame is I am a compulsive liar. No, really, I am. Honest. It's true. OK, I'm not. My claim to shame is I failed the audition for Bullseye. My claim to shame is I've just stone-cladded my house. What about Spanish friends here who's just gone, that's not funny, it cost me a fortune stone-cladding my house. I'm delighted to say that recruitment is going very well. The important news this week is that all over the world, celebrity club members are falling over themselves to join.
Did you find it easy to strike up a relationship on the pitch together?
Well, I mean, Corky's easy sort of...
No, it's the serious stuff. Membership is very, very important. And even Mrs. Herriot is wondering what opportunities will open up for her. And even down at EastEnders, Pete Beale is bending over backwards to join us.
Without a song in my heart and no lover to call my own.
Here it is, the moment that all serious TV viewers dream about. In other words, the Golden Gunge Tank game. And I have here a letter that is absolute gold dust. Mary Whitehouse has written to me. Dear Mr. Edmonds, thank you for your letter inviting me to take part in your immature excuse for a programme which I find juvenile, childish and banal. Is that good? I find your invitation easy to reject, and I cannot imagine what was going through your mind as you laboriously stuck the cut-out words onto the paper. Sincerely, Mary Whitehouse.
Read the PS.
P.S. See you Saturday. Love, Mary. Really? Really? Ladies and gentlemen, is it really Mary Whitehouse? There we go, Mary. Make yourself comfortable.
I brought my gunge. Not going to mess my hair back.
That looks very fetching, if I may
Not
say.
as nice as my hair, though.
No, well, I can assure you we have got an ace competitor here. There is no danger whatsoever that the gunge will go off this week. You will not lose the game. We're going to play this fair and square with one Mr. Guy Edge. So Mary is close to the edge here, and we are all sitting on edge. He comes from Weston-super-Mare. Is that in the centre?
No, out on the edge.
Yeah, he's a carpenter. Is that rough edge or smooth edge? Don't break the tank, please, Mary.
Smooth edge.
He likes to keep to himself. He's a sort of privet edge. Can he go on any more? Shall we get on with the game? Okay, now the first prize you are allowed to select before we go into the 90 seconds. Once the 90 seconds is up, or if we exceed 100 points, this is the noise that you hear. Okay?
Yes.
But that noise, we won't hear that tonight because we are going to win. The first prize you're starting with, Guy, is what?
The portable television.
Portable TV. Think of the other ones you want to go for. We're looking for Heroes. Okay. And the... Are you... All right.
I'm lost in admiration for the whole thing. What am I supposed to say? Just sit and listen.
Yes, I sit and listen. It's a wonderful bit of... Over the years, Mary, you've campaigned for higher standards in television and more educational, informative television.
Sounds like a catch question to me.
No, it was a statement. It wasn't even a question. I think what you're about to hear, I'm sure you will enjoy and you will appreciate as one of the highbrow moments of BBC output. Am I convincing you?
Carry on.
And the 90 seconds begins now. Another word for a lorry, a small lorry. Sounds like
Van.
Yes, right. Opposite of yes.
No.
That part there.
Come on. I know.
Yeah, prize.
Castanets.
Stocks and...
Shares.
Yes. You put a key into a... lot. Yes, indeed. If you have a thing to make your hair... Yes, cones.
Sherlock Holmes.
Sherlock Holmes, a prize.
Briefcase.
Yes, when you have wages, the money you...
Earn.
Yeah. I can't think of something to...
Pimp.
Yes, thank you.
Heaven. How?
Yeah. And
Scarlet Pimpernel.
Yes.
Spanish tapes.
Yes, prize, jolly good. A cottage, a big cottage, and a bouncing mouse.
House.
Yeah. Oh, a football. A group of footballers. A football
team.
Indeed. Me and...
You.
No, me and my girl.
Me and Mark.
Yes.
Mighty Mouse. Guitar.
Yeah, the guitar is the prize. A theatre, a very famous theatre. Old...
Vic.
Yeah. Robin...
Hood.
Yeah. No.
Robin Day.
Yes. Stevenson's... Yes.
Okay. David Crockett.
Yes. Hold it. We've done it. We have done it. Hang on. A late adjudication has just come in that we bust 100. Oh, what a shame, Guy. We went over the 100 points. Now, just as a matter of interest to the people at home and the people here on the Costa del Crime, how many of you actually thought that we would gunge Mary Whitehouse? Yeah! Ladies and gentlemen, a great sport. Mary Whitehouse. Yes, Mary. Quiet, please. Pardon, Mary?
I said get me out of here.
Oh, right. I'm now going to be the first person ever in the history of British television to clean up Mary Whitehouse. People are going to talk about that for a while, and they'll also talk about this. A wonderful young man, David. He's all the way from Scotland, and his mum and dad are Margaret and Alistair Hay. Margaret and Alistair Hay. So, we shall make hay while your sun shines. How often do people say that?
Very often.
Very often, good. You met when you worked at Glasgow Royal Infirmary microfilming unit. Gosh, that's really interesting. What were you doing there?
We were temporary jobs, just filming vacations.
Yeah. Right. Margaret enjoys Keep Fat. Is that true?
Yes.
How's it going, the old Keep Fat?
Well, I'm still keeping fat.
You look terrific. I can't understand why David said what he did. Let's find out about Alistair's barbecue, which he built in the garden and he hasn't used. Why not?
Well, I built it. It took me 3 weeks to make, and it hasn't stopped raining since I made it.
Really? Why didn't you build it indoors?
Good idea, I should have, yes.
We will move on with your son.
Thank you.
How would you describe him?
Charming, intelligent.
Yeah?
Takes after his mother.
The prize on offer is a bottle of duty-free. You'll have to excuse them, they think they're back inside. Haven't seen any alcohol. I asked David, does Mum ever drink too much? Now, did he say, that's a nasty rumour put about by people who've never seen her standing up? Or did he say, can you drink too much? Or did he say, are you kidding? She's doing commercials for the Betty Ford Clinic? Or is it something that you can now make up?
Well, we let him stay up at New Year a couple of years ago.
Yeah.
And I had a wee bit to drink.
Did you?
Just a wee bit, right?
Just a wee bit.
And he's never let me forget it.
Really? Does she ever drink too much?
Sometimes at New Year.
And then what happens?
Well, she gets a bit drunk and her face goes bright red. And the next day she has a hangover, she has a splitting headache.
And what does she say?
Oh, I've got a migraine, oh, I've got.
And I'll never drink again. I'll never touch another drop.
No, she doesn't say that.
On we go. This one is for the ice cream maker. We're now going for the ice cream maker. A little bit more appreciation, otherwise we'll have you extradited. I asked David, does Dad like Mum? Did he say about as much as a turkey likes Christmas? Yes, but he pretends not to by making strangulation signs behind her back. It's a possibility, Noel. Or something else.
Go for number 2, maybe?
Yes.
What, the strangulation sort of thingies around the back? How well do they know their son? Do you think he likes her?
Yes, he still likes her.
How do you know?
Well, they're still married.
And do you think Mum likes your dad?
Sometimes.
Only sometimes?
She always nags me for leaving stuff lying about and everything. I don't tell you about this person, you haven't done it.
I can't give you an ice cream maker there, I'm afraid. You're playing for the knotted handkerchief and sunspot. It's a popular disguise in these parts. David, what's the silliest thing Dad's ever done? Now, did he say he saw a sign saying wet paint, and he did? He heard inflation was going up and tried to buy shares in it. Bought Mum some chocolates she didn't like, or something else?
Something else. Oh, I bought you chocolates you don't like.
Well, you used to keep buying me Black Magic and I don't like them.
Sometimes I think on Mum's birthday, I used to buy her these chocolates called Black Magic, and Mum hated them. And he usually always used to do it until Mum told him to stop them because she hates them. Because the only thing she liked in them was these cherry creams, and now they've taken them away.
Now you can win the heated rollers. So this is always a good one. I asked David, is Dad a good driver? Now, did he say, he's not here, is he? Or did he say, I think he must be, he keeps getting points for it? Or don't be ridiculous. Or an alternative.
I think something else.
No, he thinks you're a good driver.
Does he? Oh, well.
Is he a good driver?
Mm-hmm.
Has he ever hit anything?
No, my Mum hits the cars.
Really?
Yes.
What sort of things does she get up to then?
Well, sometimes she's driving on the road and the lights change suddenly to red, and there's a car in front that she goes, eh! Not always with our car, it's always somebody else's car, and it goes,
I couldn't resist saying to him, does Dad ever talk to other road users, you know, when he's going along? Does he ever express himself?
No, my Mum does that.
What sort of things does your Mum say?
Don't you beep!
And what do you think of all that?
I say, Mum, what's your language?
You don't ever shout at road users, do you? No, I can't imagine. Only when you've had a drink. Now we're playing for the big one, the Bikini Gnome. With a bit of luck, that will be going back to Scotland. Now, we talked about being in charge. I wanted to know which rules he would change if he was in charge. Now, did he say no horses allowed upstairs? No talking after lights out? I'd have a swear box. bearing in mind the last comment, or something else?
Well, I think we have a swear box. So it has to be something else.
And what rules would you have at home?
If you swear, you put 5 pence in a box, in a wee box.
Who does all the swearing in your house?
Mum and Dad.
Which one's the worst?
Mum.
So you reckon you'd make a good profit out of Mum?
Yes.
How much money a day would you get out of her, do you think?
About £1.
Would you? It's always a difficult moment for me. I'm never quite sure whether or not he's in a lot of trouble, but you can sort it out with him, because here he is, David Hay. My word. You went for broke there, didn't you? Which one's got you in the most trouble?
The swearing trouble.
What do you think Mum will say to you when she gets you home?
I don't know.
I think you'd be lucky to hold on to those ears of yours, you know. But before we sort that out, and you have the long trip back from Spain to Scotland, we came onto the subject of toys. Now, you mustn't speak, David, all right? And did he say he would like a change of identity? The book, 101 Things to Do with an Arm That's Been Broken Off? Would he like a Doctor Who video? Or something entirely different?
You would have asked for the Doctor Who
Doctor
video.
Who.
A Doctor Who video? Now I mean, that's considering there are a lot of kids who go for the big one, you know, use this as the opportunity to...
That's because I told him not to be too greedy.
Really? Oh, you poor thing, David. What would you like me to get you?
It's not really a toy, like a Doctor Who video.
So you were right. Well done. On behalf of the BBC Accounts Department, thank you very much indeed for heeding your mother's advice. I hope we've gone slightly one better. It's not simply a video, because, David, we've bolstered it up with all sorts of goodies there. Plenty of Doctor Who action for you. Ladies and gentlemen, the Hay family. In a while, we will have a gotcha Oscar involving Maggie Philbin. But I'm going to mention a subject a little early, Christmas. I'm sorry to talk about that, but we want to do our planning on the Roadshow. And on Christmas Day, I shall once again be on BBC television with a very special programme. We'll be giving unusual gifts to people who really deserve them. Last year we had a great time. We involved all sorts of reunions and some marvellous original gifts. If you've got some ideas for the ultimate Christmas present, then drop me a line, please, at the BBC Television Centre. It's room 3305 at the Centre, London, W12 7RJ. So if you've got some good ideas for some unusual gifts for some... But hang on, what's that? Oh, there's a maid in one of the apartments.
Oscar, Tango, Charlie, Foxtrot.
Hello, Inspector. I recognise those. They're police call signs, aren't they?
No, I'm just giving HQ the name of the police come dancing team. And Eric can be on standby for the bossa nova. Roger, Wilkie.
Why are you whispering?
Because I've gained entry to Mr. Biggs' apartment.
What do you hope to find?
Evidence of Mr. Biggs' underworld activities.
Have you looked in his drawers?
I said underworld, not underwear. Yes, there are some very strange things here, but nothing to suggest any incriminating evidence.
I'm not so sure. Such as...
Well, look. Size 6 and 7/8. I mean, what's the point of those? And look at these.
Very strange.
Very strange.
Very strange.
Look. Why would he keep novelty plant pots in the wardrobe?
Oh, yes, very strange. Very strange.
No! This case is like a pocket calculator with no batteries. It just doesn't add up.
What about the bathroom?
No, it's all right. I went before it came out now. See? Wait a minute. Aha.
Have you found something?
Yes, I found the new album by Aha. Wait a minute! Why keep one record in a suitcase?
Yeah.
This case is like a McDonald's milkshake.
Yeah?
I can't get to the bottom of it. Wait a minute.
Yes?
Bottom. That's it. This case must have a false bottom. Eureka!
Inspector, that was brilliant. How were you able to detect their whereabouts?
Because I'm a trained detective, Edmonds. It's my job to know the intricate workings of the criminal mind and to always be one step ahead. Now, if I can just get the wrapper off, I think I'll have one of these for my lunch.
Will the policeman find out who Mr. Big is. All will be revealed later, but now we come to the Gotcha Oscar, and the question that I get asked more than any other is, do the Gotcha Oscars ever go wrong? Well, regrettably, yes. The only time they actually do foul up, though, is when they involve Keith Chegwin and now his wife. Keith Chegwin and Maggie Philbin!
Somebody's been sick.
Do you like it here in Spain?
Oh, what can I say? Look at the town.
Isn't it?
It is lovely.
And he bought this, you know, for me.
Did it on the flight over?
Yeah, don't mention that.
Yeah. Okay. We're going to take you back to last year.
I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's the worst gag you've ever pulled.
I'm afraid he sussed it very, very quickly. This was the moment last year when we failed in a Gotcha Oscar attempt on Keith.
Do you write it?
No, I don't.
Ben, you don't write it at all?
No, I don't. But I'll go. Oh, hang on just a minute. I can hear somebody on talkback I think I recognise.
Keith,
no, it's a wind. You're winding me up.
He said it's a wind-up.
Well, winding us up and losing BT.
I know, I'm sorry.
We'll go for it from the top.
Come on, we're running out of time.
Be honest. But it's transmittable.
Usually about 10 foot.
Right.
That's quite high enough.
I know, I knew that.
Not good, and therefore, how on earth did we fall for the idea that we would get Maggie?
Well, I thought it would work, you see.
Yeah, because you were involved in this.
I was heavily involved in it. I had phone calls till like 1 o'clock in the morning trying to set this up.
Yeah.
I thought, brilliant.
Yeah.
But it very nearly didn't happen at all, you know, because he said that what was going to happen was that a bloke from Channel 4 was going to have lunch with him about a new comedy series, you see, that they wanted him to sort of star in. But they wanted me to go along too. And I said, but you know, I can't act my way out of a paper bag.
That's true.
So you went to a restaurant in Hampstead expecting to have this business meal
Producer
or
from
whatever.
Channel 4 about
Yeah,
a
it was a lovely
comedy
day. It seemed like a good idea to be on the roof terrace.
Yeah.
But I think Maggie was just a bit too good for us.
Mind your head. That's good. Mr. Ball. Tape.
Lovely, thanks very much.
I'm sorry to bother you, but I'm locked out. I wouldn't mind. This is the second time this has happened.
Well, I tell you what, the waiter's coming up in a second.
No, because last time they got very, very annoyed because there was a big complaint from one of their diners. Could you check for me whether it's clear? See, there's a connecting corridor through here which goes out to my sort of back door, and there's a key there.
All right.
Is that okay?
Absolutely.
I'm really sorry about it. I mean, it's just, I can't believe that the lock's gone. God, this is annoying. I'm really sorry about it. How's it?
There's one for the diary.
Please don't say that. I'm really sorry about it.
What's a drink? I give drink, you snacks, you sit in the sun.
I'll just go downstairs, is that all right?
There's a problem?
No problem at all.
Well, I don't understand. Why do you want to go down? Mad, what's the problem?
Maggie? Yeah. Hi, I'm Ellie Brown. Hi. Hello. How are you?
Oh,
Shall we go up?
Oh, you want to go up?
Yes, lovely.
Oh, you
Shall
come
we go?
this way?
Okay. Oh, lovely. You okay?
You sit.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Oh, is it lovely? Thank you.
Yeah, only fair to warn you, there's a naked man underneath the table.
What?
Oh, for heaven's sake. They would say.
I don't believe this.
Come out, will you? What's going on?
Look, I
What
don't
is
have
this?
to tell you how sorry I am.
Oh, for goodness sake, cover yourself. Who is he? Oh, look, this is ridiculous. Right, go back onto your own balcony. Would you? I can't do it.
If I go over... I'm really sorry.
What are you talking about?
The manager and the waiter. If I could just borrow that tablecloth.
You stay
then
here.
I could go.
Well, Maggie, here.
Who lives in this flat? I'll go and...
What? Who lives in that flat? Look, well, let's just get the tablecloth and cover him up or something, for heaven's sake.
And we were there for hours waiting for you to come back.
They actually sent out me as a search party, and I found her down the road very happy shopping.
It has to be asked, at which point did you suss that this obviously was a setup?
Really quite quickly, as soon as he jumped over the sort of the
With his
fence.
newspaper?
But I thought, oh, it's this guy from Channel 4, you see, and he wants this job on Channel 4 so badly. So I played along with it for a bit, and then...
Well, you
went
thought
on
the
and
bloke
on.
climbing over was from Channel 4? Now, regrettably, of course, you managed to fool us, so we can't actually award you a Gotcha Oscar. Otherwise, it would actually be here on the table to hand it.
I'm really sorry about that.
And join us next week to find out why is it that Molly Sugden is putting on a fashion show with the Giftbusters.
Our first lovely model is Jenny, in the beautiful silk satin Julia nightdress and coat. Jenny has always enjoyed a very successful career in modelling, especially Airfix.
Get off, for goodness sake! Slap her! Get him off!
Ah, Edmonds, going for a dip, are we?
No, I'm not. These buffoons seem to think that I've given you the identity to Mr. Big and they put these concrete shoes on my feet.
Well, make sure you don't fall in that water, Edmonds.
Oh, get off!
Is that my towel you've got?
No, don't pull that! Oh! Oh, thank goodness it's the shallow end.